Hi everyone, welcome back to Cloud Institution. So, in the previous video, we have covered the what is the CSS, means introduction of the CSS. Today we will see about the how to use the CSS. Okay, so now, so there are three ways to do the CSS properties. Okay, or you can say the three ways to insert the CSS property. What are those three ways? Okay, one is inline CSS property, another one is internal CSS property, and external CSS property. These three can be used for to apply the CSS property. Okay, for the elements. So without elements, I cannot apply the CSS property. Okay, so I need what elements to apply the CSS property, or you can say the tags. So now let's see about the practical how to apply the what inline, external and the internal. Okay. So let's go to Visual Studio. So now let me create the what one file called as a CSS property. CSS property dot HTML. I need a HTML file to apply the CSS property. Okay. So like as I mentioned, you cannot directly apply the CSS property without any kind of elements. Okay. So now let me create the one file here. In that file, I'll add the one tag called H1. Okay. So here I'll mention it as a this is the element I'm adding it as a this is the heading. Okay. Now, so what this will do means like here only normal thing is there. Okay, so let me run this one, put expose it, and I'll go live. You can see this is the heading. Okay, so now I want to apply some property for that. I want to change the color of this font. Okay, how can I apply? Okay, as I mentioned, there are three ways I can apply. Okay, so here, so inline means the style attribute means the whatever the property I'm applying in the style attribute, which is within the tag. I'll apply in the tag where I want to apply. Okay, so style attribute is used. Okay, and you can apply the property here. Color. I'm just using the color to say change the font color. Okay. So here I'll just make it as a blue color. Okay. So style attribute is used to apply the CSS property within the tag. So that is called as a what? Inline CSS property. So let's see. You can see it is in the blue color. Okay. So now next we'll go with the what? The internal. Okay. The internal CSS property will be applied within the like style tag. Okay. I have to use the what style tag within the style tag. I have to select the what the elements, or you can say the tag. So here I will take the what body, or you can select the what h1. Okay. Let me select the body itself. It is called as a what selector. For which one I am applying, that is called as a what a selector. Okay. Let me apply some background color here. Okay, so and let me apply some kind of brown color. Okay, so it will apply the what background color for whole website, whole web page. Okay, and here, so you can see that here h1 is there, right? So here can I apply multiple values or not? Means multiple properties or not? Okay, so you can apply. So that is using the semicolon. I have to separate means property and the value semicolon, and background color also I can apply. Okay, so background color, I'm just applying some color. Okay, so here also applied and there also I applied. Okay, you can apply the multiple properties for one element also. Okay, so there is no worry in that. Okay, you can see the brown color is applied for the body, and this whatever I have applied in the inline, that is in the H1. So the background color will be applied for the H1. So which is inline. Okay. Now, so external. What is the external? How can we apply the external? So external means I have to create the CSS file and I have to link to the what HTML file. So that is what external CSS property. What I'll do here, I'll create a one CSS file. Okay, let me call it as a style dot CSS file. Okay, the extension should be with CSS only. Style.css I'm creating. Okay, in this I'll select the H1 itself. Okay, so same thing. The same thing here it will be whatever the selector property and the value. The same thing I have to give it in the style.css file also. Okay, so for example, I want to apply some kind of property for the H1 means I'll select the what H1. Okay, and here I'll give the property. I'll just give the what font size as a property. We'll see in the like coming videos. Okay, what all these properties are everything. Okay, so let me apply the 20 pixel here. Okay, then so I have saved it. Now, if I see it is not linked at okay to the HTML file. It is not linked means so you can see the font size is not decreased. Same as usual, it is there. Okay, so now I have to link it. Okay, so how can we link? So I have to use the link tag. Okay, link tag. Okay, within the head itself, within the head tag itself, I have to use. Okay, so link related to what a style sheet and h reference. So I have to use the what a style dot css file, whichever the file I have used here. I want to add the which file I want to add. So that one only I have to add it in the h reference. Now it got linked. Okay, it got linked. Okay, now see. Now let's see whether it is applied or not. Sorry. You can see the font size is decreased. Okay, so these are the three ways we can apply the CSS property. Okay, so now my question is which one takes the first priority? Okay, so just find it out. So which one takes the first priority, whether it will take an inline or external or internal. Okay, so if you do the practice, you will understand. So what all the like which one takes the first priority. Okay, so means when you are applying the same property, okay, when you are applying, for example, I'm applying the same property for the same, okay, here in the style.css, what I'll do, color I'll add. Okay, so color. So let me add a red color here. Okay, in the external I'm adding. Okay, you can see that here the color is blue. Okay, and in the style.css I have added the water. Um, sorry, in the style.css I have added the what? The red. Okay, now I have a question, which one takes the first priority? If you're having a same color, same property for the inline and the external, or you may take a internal also. Okay. So if it is the same property, which one takes the first priority for that element? Please comment it out and let me know. So who is doing the perfect practice on this? Okay. So I hope this video is useful to understand how to use the CSS properties in the three ways. So if you like this video, please share it to your friends and subscribe to our channel and hit on the like button. Thank you for watching, guys.